America and all the other gay shit I've been watching for your enjoyment. Love you, bitch. I whip it out whenever I can. I don't know what that means. What the fuck? I had to have it. What the fuck? This weekend US Figure Skating Nationals was really super weird and super fun. The top 3 girls I'd never heard of, so that makes it kinda odd, but great for the future of the sport. Basically, in lady skating, it's like YouTube. If you're Asian, you're all set. I miss you, Michelle Kwan. Poor defending champion and former world champion Kimmy Meisner fell 3 times. The pairs event is typically the weakest and made more annoying by the second place team and former champs John Baldwin and Rena Inouye. John Baldwin thinks he's a star. It's hilarious. He's the type of guy he waves to the crowd long after they stop clapping. And he's always kissing his poor little partner with an open mouth when they're done. It's totally creepy, but he knows it's a photo op. This year he knew they weren't gonna win. She fell twice, so he's like, well, I really want to wave to the crowd and pump my fist, so I'll propose. That's right, he couldn't just let the other team win and have a great moment. Bitch dropped to one knee and asked her to marry him and then licked her face. I would have deducted 2 10s for exchange of bodily fluids. Shame on you, Thunder Stealer. Couldn't just finish second, you had to steal the headline. Well, I won't let you. Congrats to the team who won. See, I don't even know their name because all I see is his mouth. I love you, marry me. And then he gave her a camel toe and not the Dorothy Hamill kind. Evan Lysacek and Johnny Weir tied in points, but because Evan won the long program, he won the gold. I love how Johnny Weir crosses himself to the right like a Russian. He thinks he's freaking Oksana Bayul. And his MySpace page says he lives in Moscow. And I'm in his top friend, so I think we're dating. Evan and Johnny act like they hate each other, but you know they're totally doing it. They have a rivalry. They probably text each other all day like, I'm gonna steal your tights. Ooh, I'm gonna call you a bitch and they kiss and cry. Tanya Harding eats girls like you for breakfast. Side note, I love the NBC coverage. Great job. It was much better than ABC's. Sorry, Dick and Peggy. And it was nice to see a big crowd for a change. Over on The Apprentice, the women continue to lose every time. It's sad. Step it up, Omarosa. Put on your game. Facelift, Mary Lou Henner. It was odd how Gene Simmons seemed to lose on purpose and then the next week he happened to be on Ugly Betty on another network. Did you notice that, or am I just being weird? And is it just me, or is Amanda on Ugly Betty the best character on TV right now? Gene Simmons is my dad. It's Mandy, bitch. I love her. And she looks like Tanith Belbin, who won ice dancing, and she pretends to date Evan Lysacek. I do enjoy Cashmere Mafia, even though I don't really like Lucy Liu on it. I feel like the other 3 are friends and she's just kind of there. I don't get her. I will say all the women look better when they put their hair down. When they pull their hair back, they all look much older and more severe and you see things not meant to be seen. Notice no one on the Real Housewives of Orange County wears their hair back. Those dudes have a lot to hide. I do love that show, but it's like Janice Dickinson modeling agency. Lots of filler, lots of talking about what they just did, blah, blah, blah. Something really fishy happened on the season finale. Not you, Joe. Ew, you're creepy. I hate you. They totally did a scene after the fact. Lori got married and her estranged son was there, so they added a scene that made it seem like the night before the wedding he was there and they were making up. Note to editing and continuity department at Bravo, Lori's son had a completely different hairdo and Lori had her wedding band on and she supposedly hadn't gotten married yet. Do you love it? Do you love that I caught it? I'm always staring at her old lady hand. I love the Real Housewives of New York City, and Bethany from The Apprentice is on. They seem richer and busier, which should make for better TV. Speaking of great TV, do watch the Real World Road Rules Challenge, The Gauntlet. It's amazing, it's dramatic, and the challenges are awesome. It's really well done this season. Hats off, MTV. Hi, Paula Walnuts. Poor TLC tried to reinvent Miss America. First it got bumped from a major network, and then it was on the Country Music Channel, then they got all set with it. So now it's on TLC, and they thought, let's turn it into a reality show, which they did, Miss America Reality Check, hosted by the guy from Ugly Betty, who I remind some of you of because, you know, all gay people are the same. So Miss America really wanted to be modern this year. One of the girls said, no helmet hair and clown makeup. Isn't that why girls do pageants? This sucks. If I want to see a modern skank, I'll watch Miss USA. I want to see Miss America. Big hair, lots of blush, and a really loud, proud speaking voice. These bitches wore jeans and tank tops in the opening. I was looking around for a mechanical bull. Oh, and TLC, you're so cool with your DJ up on stage and Clinton Kelly Kelly hanging out with all the losers like they were having a party. I missed the end too, seriously, my TiVo cut off. Mark Steinish, you know I love him. He was like, oh, we're all so excited, and the winner is, I know you all have your favorites, I'm so nervous, the winner is, and it froze. TiVo, delete, whatever. Some girl won. I saw her afterwards and she had the biggest hair and the most makeup, so way to break traditions. Why don't we just host this thing on YouTube next year and have the girls vlog their answers? LOL. They can do their talent too. Their talent always sucks. I know I'm being mean, but the girl who won, like, can't sing a damn note. She should be in Little Mermaid on Broadway. Oh no, I didn't. How dare you diminish an American tradition? TLC. I'm just kidding, I don't care. Love you, TLC, and welcome back to Trading Spaces, Paige Davis. I'm sure your gay husband is glad you're out of the house. Remember when that show was like the only one of its kind, and now there's like a gazillion gazillion shows like that? And they're totally using the music from America's Next Top Model. Listen for it. They use that on like 4 different shows, so it must be really cheap. And finally, not related to anything, but I got so many emails about it, the New Kids on the Block are getting back together. We weren't ready for the Backstreet Boys reunion. I can't imagine why they think we'd want to see them again. JB rocks. You will not steal their thunder. Boy bands do not become man bands. They go on Dancing with the Stars or The Surreal Life. What the fuck? I'm sorry that was so long. That's what she said. I just had a lot of material and wanted to cram it all into one episode, so forgive me. Anyway, go over to BuckHollywood.com, link on the side. I did a bonus video, and it's a Q&A, some questions that people asked me in the blog. I know. You're thinking, we know everything about you, we don't care. You're like a big open wound bleeding through our screen. Shut up!